Well, what do we have here? A Lord Roy Lorax video in the big 2025. I felt like I had to do this before my tragic young death. If this is your first time seeing me in half a decade, I hope you finally got some bitches on your dick. Or got some dick, depending on your orientation. So we're doing Shrek Exposed rules, but if you haven't seen that, one, go check it out. And two, basically it's going to be a compilation because I can't risk showing every single frame in the movie on my channel, so that's how it's going to be. So let me know if you want more of these or if I should finally get taken behind the barn. Also check out my podcast, it's pretty funny. That's enough shilling, let's get into this thing.
Hello, everybody.
Why is the Lorax introducing this movie to the movie theater audience? Movie theaters are literally a venture of capitalism, which is everything the Lorax is against.
So please pay attention while I set the stage.
This little note card spinning and flying is the witchcraft equivalent of edging. Also, why is there an opening curtain for a movie? This is not the 1950s, dude.
Open in Sneedville, a city they say that was plastic and fake, and they liked it that way.
Why are the signs turning on when the sun is coming up? Wouldn't you think they already be on in the nighttime? When you actually need light up signs? Whatever, keep going, Danny DeVito.
A town without nature, not one living tree. So what happened to them? Cue the music.
Hate to break it to you, Danny Anime, but the music already started way before you said cue the music. Sorry, buddy.
Let's see.
Where the hell are the doors? Where are the seatbelts? And why is the steering wheel in the middle of the car? Are there any traffic laws in this town? Why do the bushes need to be deflated at night? Is there some sort of scientific law I should know about here? If you're trying to promote a town with no nature, then why create fake insects for your fake flowers? Remember this exchange. It's coming back. Where are the railings for the stairs? Someone can easily fall off and snap their neck. Must be population control. This is not Sly Cooper. You can't do that. Watch out, don't fall off. Don't give the government what they want. All the bushes just inflated 20 seconds ago. What if one morning he does it too early and the bush is not inflated and he falls to his death? A lawsuit at hand. Was his bike really out there all night? Someone easily could have walked up and stole it. Shit, I would have stole it. That looks pretty nice. Why couldn't he walk out the front door? Why did he have to do that stupid parkour maneuver? I guess Hitler did escape to Argentina. And he repopulated too. The Third Reich is coming back. I repeat, the Third Reich is coming back. How's he supposed to see the road past that? As I said, no traffic laws whatsoever. How did he get up there? I don't see any ladders around the car. I see you, the Lorax, making someone of Middle Eastern descent blowing something up. And why did he even need to blow it up? Come on, it inflates in the morning. We've been over this. The NFL is rigged. How's that not a flag for unnecessary roughness? And why are we not bringing this kid directly to concussion protocol? We have to sue the NFL. Concussion was a great movie. Has his back been turned the whole time? Has he helped at all? He is going way too fast in a densely populated area. Is that a fucking pimp? Are you kidding me? Wow. Alright, do you remember when I told you to remember a certain exchange? Well, this is where it comes into play. Why, in the beginning, does he just set the bottle of air down and take the dirty one away? But here, he walks into the house and delivers it personally. Is my dude trying to get some pussy or some shit? Yay, sigh.
So we buy it fresh.
Comes out this machine.
Yep, they totally are fucking. And why even pay $100 for a bottle of air? It could be a dirty one for all you know. This could be a scam. It is a scam. Holy shit, he's dead, and these guys around him don't even care. I don't want to hear that, oh, they're looking in a different direction. They didn't see. Their counterpart literally just disappeared. They know what happened. This guy sucks. The fake fish are right in front of him, and he can't hit them with something that is attracted to them.
I just went swimming and now I glow.
How did this kid know he was going to glow? He started to say the word glow before he started glowing. Come on, I'll instant replay it for you.
Now I glow. In Sneedville we have fun year-round. We surf and snowboard.
Wow, there is not a lot of room for your landing. If you do not stop like this fine gentleman did, you will find yourself falling into the beach and possibly killing someone. Like I said, the government is on population control. Run. Oh, come on, this creepy old man is literally staring at this girl's ass. May I remind you, this is a kid's movie. This is worse than people who watch Yuri on Ice and enjoy it. This is worse than people who ship Aaron and Levi. This is worse than the Cleveland Browns. This is worse than the 2014 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh my god! Do I even need to explain this one? And he's at it again. Now, I'll let it go the second time, but at least look at the right girl. The one to the other side is clearly more thick. I'm no expert, but I don't remember parking lots being this hype. They're pretty hype, but not this hype. That's not O'Hare, that's his blimp, dumbasses. How did he get in the chair if he's that short? Why did this Uncle Fester looking dude have to hold him if he was just gonna jump out of the plane anyways? My bad, Blimp. I guess these two are excused from the daily musical opening. That's dangerously close. That has to be some form of assault. I guess he's back for revenge after he was not helped after almost dying at Perda. Why hasn't he been arrested yet? And why all the confetti? I thought they just broke into a random song. I guess they do this every morning or something like that. Okay, one of two things is going to happen here. One, a firework's going to hit the blimp and it's going to blow up and fly everywhere, or the blimp's going to hit that ice cream building and 9/11-2 is going to happen right here in Thneedville. This is not okay. The government is corrupt. Oh, so that's how he got in the chair. And also, how did those three get there that quick? Only about 12 measures ago, the two Uncle Fester looking dudes were in the blimp and he was parachuting down. Damn, bro, I can't hit that note or do a split. And also, why is he doing that on the glass car? Wouldn't O'Hare get really pissed off about that? That ending was just like the movie it's in. Subpar at best.
You know, the animatronics here do get a bit quirky at night. So, like, why is this bridge so tall and why does it go up so high? Like, it could easily be a third of the size. It's like the government wants to give people a place to jump off and kill themselves. The marketing in this town is crazy. Like, not only do they sell air, they sell toys for boys to impress girls with. And, like, my riz when I was 12, I needed this plane. The military now uses drones this size that literally kill people. Isn't that fucking nuts?
Yes!
I love how 25-year-old Zac Efron in this is not even attempting to sound younger in the slightest. Opening the door Oramaxing is nuts.
No, the model airplane this time.
Maybe Thneedville actually is a good place. Because if you left this shit out in the open like this in Rochester, New York, his shit would already be gone.
Come on.
Hypothetical question here. If you are this girl's mother and you witness this boy doing this on your Ring camera, are you intervening or are you letting nature take its course?
What? Are you kidding? This is amazing!
Okay, this little ass ladder is not big enough for her to cover the entire house with trees. Also, we get to see the government surveillance later in the movie and there is no way she's getting away with this. It's literally the broadside of a barn. This face is literally the definition of, where did my dick lead me this time?
If a guy somehow got you one,
Well, I'd probably marry him on the spot.
So the message of the movie is being more aware of the environment, and the inciting action is literally a kid doing it only to impress a girl. Men tripping their way into doing good things. I mean, what else is new?
You either, Mom.
Granny Norma could probably start for the Wizards right now. Also, why are they selling gelatin versions of real trees? Why would the government want to release things that look like real trees that would get people to question and then people to start rising up? They literally rival real-world governments in levels of stupidity. These type of trees are literally giving civil court in this town a business. Also, there's a very personal omission I can give about this character, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
You know what? You need to find the Once-ler.
She mentions the Once-ler, and then she gets really mad and starts cutting her jello angrily. Yeah, I think Granny Norma and the Once-ler probably dated. I mean, if you look up Granny Norma on Google, you'll probably find some of their intimate moments. Her dentures were just without a case in her pocket. Her antibodies could probably kill a kid in Africa right now.
Oh, he's real, all right.
well, where can I find him?
Joseph, your time is about to come to an end. From my stand, evil woman grandma you wanna fuck will cause an end to your entire being. This might be the most ridiculous witchcraft in the movie, by the way. Never mind, no witchcraft. She was just born in the 80s. She's able to teleport across the room and pick up 100 pounds worth of boy. She's found the fountain of youth, hasn't she?
Him 15 cents. A nail.
Ba 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 na na na. Ba da 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 ba da da. Okay, on a real note, stay with me for a second. Minions is canon in this universe. That means the Queen of England is canon. That means apartheid is canon in the Lorax universe.
A great-great-great-grandfather snail.
This is what I feel like making this video. Do you think any drug deals but for bottles of air happened down here? Bro, my grandma needs to breathe, man. Just give me the shit. Just give me the shit. I need it. I need it. Yet again, the government is saying, if you want to question us at all, this is the way to go. Go this way. Oh, well, surely now he has to go find the key. Fuck me, I guess. Or he could just leave, without any credentials at all. This is the equivalent of literally putting the big nuke button under, like, Port Authority bus terminal. Any crackhead could walk up to it and literally wipe out a city. Oh, don't worry, man. We're OSHA approved. We are OSHA approved. Just do not look under the break room. There are not 5 dead bodies. Oh, okay. This is when the key comes into play.
O'Hare Air to the next level.
Okay, 1, these dudes are definitely fucking. And 2, every time O'Hare gets a business pitch, do they, like, fly them up to the blimp? Does the blimp have to land? When they leave, do they parachute them down? If they don't like the pitch, do they just kill them? Logistically, this is ass.
Huh?
Okay, dick-sucking reference in a kid's movie, but I'll let it slide because she's really bad. So they say later these were made out of plastic, but why was there a glass clink sound? That's inconsistent, movie.
Plastic bottle.
The more smog in the sky, the more people will buy.
He has a pen on his desk, but he has no paper to write on it with. I mean, unless it's a vibrator, but... I mean, it could be, actually, now that I think about it.
What do you two knuckleheads want? I'm in the middle of a meeting!
They want him to be Farquaad so bad, but he just has anti-riz, I'm sorry.
Why is he leaving town? No one ever leaves town!
Oh, okay, you don't want anyone to leave the town. Well, if that's the case, maybe you should put a lock on the door! The residents of the town should be able to smell this black sludge if it's that close to them. Don't believe me? Go to Las Vegas. You could smell that shit like 10 miles out. All that Las Vegas has that Thneedville doesn't is like hookers and depressed tourists that had nowhere else to go. Okay, so there's 2 doors, so at least you have to get through 2 layers of security. I mean, maybe this one has a lock? I wouldn't be able to tell you because it was left wide fucking open! O'Hare is a terrible leader, and he would still be the best president we've had in over 8 years. 8 years! POV, it's been a week since you shaved your balls. Okay, so the air out here is pretty unbearable. Just please keep that in mind for me. Just keep it in mind. I'll bring it back. If he got decapitated here, literally no one would ever find his body. How is there just a normal-ass 2x4 out here? The only trees out here are the thin-ass truffula trees. Nothing is this thick to make this 2x4. Okay, momentum does not work like this. He would have been thrown away from his bike to the middle of the ravine and fucking died. Also, this shouldn't have even happened because the wood should be rotten at this point. It's been like 50 years? Not only are they doing useless filler, it doesn't make sense. Not only does this bike make it through that loop, but it propels him like 20 feet into the air. That is Mr. Hands level horsepower right there. So, like, what are these crows living off of at this point? The rest of the animals have left. There is no food chain to sustain these guys. This old-ass snail should be dead as fuck. No way it did not have a heart attack through all that bike hijinks. And there was also a sharp nail in the pocket with him that could have impaled him. Or Ted. Also, this begs the question of how did it stay alive in the synthetic town of Thneedville? There's no real soil, no real trees, nothing for it to live off of either. This movie just makes up rules for its ecosystem. And for all the dumbasses in the comments typing away like, it's an animated movie, do not take it seriously. Okay, if that's the case, then I would play the entire movie out loud right now, get a copyright strike, and get fucked by Illumination. Just how this is an animated movie, this is a Lord Roy video. You have to be able to make a leap of reality for that as well as this. Idiot. We've been on this frame for so long. If anyone has a snail kink, you're welcome.
Okay.
So, how does this house have any power to pull this shit off?
Oh, man.
Didn't you read the signs? No one is supposed to come here.
The Once-ler runs an edging house, does he? Also, the Once-ler doesn't have the access to clean air, so he should have died of lung cancer like 50 years ago. Maybe 40, maybe 30 if he's got good genetics, but like, how is he alive at this old age? If you're saying, well, maybe the air is just a scam, young as Ted was coughing after being out there for like a minute. He should be dead. Unless there's another explanation. I mean, maybe he's
On the way out.
The boots?
broken spinal cord, if not dead, at least crippled for life.
Tell him about trees.
The snail definitely dies of fall damage here, by the way.
That grow out of the ground? Hello?
So why does he have cunty backlighting? And also, why is he still wearing his old drip? If I literally destroyed the world, I would not keep the suit that... I just farted in real life. I would not keep the suit I did it in on. That I would not do that. And I think I have to leave that in because that was really funny. But what he should have changed is the point, guys. And now I have to change because I'm not sure if this was just a fart. I'm taking my dinner break.
It's because of me.
I was gonna say, how are these critters still alive? But then I noticed there's like a mini tree back here that still has some life on it. Like, surely they can jerry-rig that into being some sort of greed and somewhat bringing the environment back? But instead of working on this, he's been sitting in his room and gooning. Just like you, viewer, go and get a fucking job.
The Thneed. It was an amazing product that could do the job of 1,000.
But it only has one job nowadays, and please don't touch it, because it is somewhat crusty for no reason.
Do you want a tree?
Yes, yes.
The Once-ler knows he's too far gone in the Taylor Swift pussy. And you already know Audrey's gonna have one of these up in her college apartment.
I was a young man.
I'll say it, I don't think he's hot.
Fast wheels. Burn.
5 broken ribs, lacerations to the spleen and the pelvis.
Come on, Melvin. So there I was at the very bottom.
So look at this farmland he's on. He has never seen a truffula tree in his life. Therefore, the concept of the Thneed in his head is a bad idea. He can't even visualize it. And then he ends up stumbling into something that makes his bad idea work, which has massive environmental repercussions because of it. Just like real life. The only thing this is exposed is my depression. The sound indicates that he's clearly plugged into an amp right now, but he has no amp with him. And this wouldn't even sniff the list of musical atrocities in this movie.
For my Thneed.
So no tire tracks directly behind his caravan? You also mean to tell me he didn't bog down in the sand? They should put a Walmart here. I love how they don't make any attempt to make them not sound like minions. Like they just hired the same guy. Also, I've gone crazy about the fish walking on land in the other videos, so you won't get much of it here. I'll talk about it more when it applies though. Like, how are their bones supporting them? As a longtime baseball player, I'll tell you the slide should not be going as smoothly as it is right now. Also, shout out type 2 diabetes bear. We're so back. Doodle jump ass. Check out the sheer amount of bears in this shot. Like later when they get pissed off at the Once-ler, they could have easily killed him, but they just don't. Do you think they bounce on it like that on those things in the background, or is that just me? Like my brain just going crazy? Like does anyone see that, or am I?
This
There's been a lot of random Lorax Exposed requests that were just like pulling at strings, but this little bit was like the only valid one, so please enjoy if you were begging for that like 5 years ago. Like, he hasn't even touched one yet. How does he know for sure he can make a Thneed out of this shit? Does he even know what a Thneed is supposed to be? I guess he just has a vision of the future like a fucking witch, I guess. I mean, that's the only reasonable explanation with this motherfucker. If the Lorax showed up after he said that and just executed him on the spot, the movie could have ended. Full decapitation or broken neck. Certain death. Who's excited for a teleporting guitar? Because get ready for this. Oh look, the guitar's just far in the background, like it wasn't even close to hitting them. But wait, it was teleporting guitar much? We literally almost got a Vlad the Impaler reference like 5 seconds ago. The music doesn't cut, but the donkey randomly teleports next to him. Get to know the noble steed is also a fucking witch. He's got Once-ler on his license plate before he even becomes the Once-ler. This is like if Jeffrey Dahmer had a tattoo that says, "I eat boys." I know I said he wasn't hot, but I still wish I was this bear right now. A sniff is a sniff. It's nice to see Domino from Deadpool 2 making an appearance in this mid-kids film. Is this like if Herbie the Punch Buggy was a fucking razor? How is it running across the ground like it's sentient? Robot starring Ewan McGregor mentioned? God damn.
What?
As someone who's tried this before in the way you're thinking I've tried it before, please don't do this to yourself. It does not feel good. They literally had this motherfucker dead to rights and then saw some marshmallows and forgot what they were on. This is like if during the Salem witch trials they were about to burn one, but then they pulled out their tits and they went, "Oh, look, an areola!" Like they were this close to ending the fucking movie and they couldn't stay locked in. Bro should have choked to death on these last month, like, oh my god. This is what Coke felt like in the 80s.
But, is there a musical number where you show me how to get a tree?
Oh, just you wait, buddy.
Right after the musical number about the kid.
This implies that the old-ass Once-ler is re-singing these songs again. Like, imagine later, how bad can I be on my fucking hip?
About to change the world.
Shout out to this fish that has an ounce of free will. Okay, he's growing on me. He's growing on me just a little bit.
Check it out, guys. But, where'd everybody go?
What? The animals didn't like me destroying their ecosystem? That's right, bro. The ops got slid on. That's what happens in these parts. Bro, what the fuck do you mean by that? I don't know. Something came over me. I don't even know what I said. I blacked out. Bro, are you taking your meds? Yeah, man. I'm totally taking my meds. You are totally off your meds. I'm gonna have to tell your wife. Please tell me you didn't kill your second wife. She was ops, bro. I had to slide on her. I had to. Tua Tagovailoa. If I squinted my eyes for a second, I would have thought this was an Attack on Titan transformation. If you thought I was being horny before, just you fucking wait. Man, he really does speak for the trees. He's saying nothing because this tree can't speak because it's fucking dead. The kingdom of heaven has long forgotten my name, and I am eager to make them remember. However, the blood of Mina stains your hands, and I must admit, I'm curious about your skills, weapon, and so, before I tear down the cities and crush the armies of heaven. The Lorax is into twinks, confirmed. Okay, he is really starting to grow on me now.
Hey!
This would have been a really funny way to reveal that he talks, but too bad they ruined it with that stupid capitalism opening monologue.
What's that?
Bro was on business. Maybe he did chop down that tree. And his neck is fucking broken. R.I.P.
Leave! Vacate the premises! Take your axe and get out!
They should have done this in New Orleans during the axe murders of 1918.
You just didn't see me magically appear out of that stump. With all the lightning and thunder and stuff.
Well, actually, buddy, magic and witchcraft isn't that new to me, so get in line.
Okay, didn't really happen.
Lord Roycor. He would have looked so stupid if that didn't work.
Oh, stop right there! Stop it!
This would probably make the list of the nicest thing lawyers have done, putting their clients in imminent danger just to prove that the other party is wrong. Mr. Beast should hire this guy.
You, on the other hand, I would gladly pound you and your mustache into the ground.
Woof. Is it getting hot in here or is it just me?
End of story. Then you leave.
This is the equivalent of the anti-witch guy just giving a witch a Necronomicon. The Once-ler likely learns his ways from the Lorax just fucking with him.
And curse you until the end of your days. You have been warned.
This probably would have worked if he wasn't so fucking corny. Like, if he had made lightning strike in front of him and said, get the fuck out of here or I will strike you with this, he would have left and the movie would have ended. If people just use common sense against these villains, the movie would end. But then I wouldn't have the video, so thanks, I guess, for causing the peril of your world. Why doesn't he just teleport back out the way he came? If he showed him that, maybe the Once-ler would be like, oh shit, maybe he's on a little bit of something, but nah, you're making yourself look like a cornball.
Now.
Ted continues to get himself into dangerous situations and barely survives, and then he goes, oh man, I'm still slightly inconvenienced. Like, bro, praise God, count your blessings, you have died 5 times over in this movie.
Don't make me come back.
Then I guess you don't really want to hear the rest of the story.
This recoil should have broken his spine into 2. Praise God, Ted, you should become a monk. Okay, the only people that could fit inside this bucket are kids. And he has a machine designed ready to knock people out of this bucket. That means the Once-ler has caught kids in this bucket before.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Okay, knowing what we now know about the Once-ler, this part is so uncomfortable. Okay, not only are the O'Hare salesmen in Audrey's party, which is a crazy inside job, by the way, the twink is also the woman, and the other guy looks so upset about it. That means what I said is true, and I'm batting 100 right now. The friction burns on his ass will keep baby powder in business.
Was it perhaps?
Empty glass slurping sound and a fully filled glass? Come on, movie, it's the little stuff. I mean, I'm a little guy over here. I'm gonna recognize everything. Okay, Ted was prepared to do whatever it takes to get a tree, but is he prepared to match her freak when she wants to bring the tree into the bedroom? Come on, babe, can it please be normal tonight? I wanna sniff the tree.
Ted.
This is a teenage boy. He's definitely mastered the silent fantasy technique by now. Also, look at these things that are advertised on the MTOs. Like, how stupid is the town? Enriched in tar oils, yummy. Didn't we just tar and feather the local politician? Is that safe to eat? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure to buy extra next time for you.
Okay, the main mascot is just some normal clown, but the free toy inside is literally a creature from like a sci-fi movie. These marketers in Thneedville are on crack cocaine. So Granny Norma is referencing the Lorax on her board. She's just waiting for the A. So that means she's heard a lot about the Lorax in her time. You know, maybe from a sneaky link from the past?
It is now personal time. I'll be in my room.
For the love of God, I wish I was in that room with her. So these drivers are just behind the bulldozer. They're on the wrong side of the construction zone. Where are these drivers from? New Jersey? We've seen Ted propel out of a cannon in this bike. That power scales these Uncle Fester dudes to like S tier. Nice to see he's finally using his pen, but I guarantee what he's writing is the most dogshit business school thing you'd ever see in your life. Revenue minus cost of production equals what? Right? Oh, profit, right?
Dead, right?
Yeah, OSHA must have been publicly executed in this universe. Also, he's definitely S tier.
I make a living selling fresh air to people. Trees? Oh, they make it for free.
Why the hell is he explaining this? Is he stupid? All he has to say is like, out of town is dangerous for a reason, man. Like, did you see those axes that almost killed you? You can die, stay in here. All I'm learning from this is I would be a really great leader of a dystopian town.
Right to my business.
Does he have a fucking butt plug in? Why did he just randomly grunt like that?
Now, go back to your family game time. Grandma.
This is how you breed young revolutionaries, you fucking dumbass.
Where?
Boss baby foreshadowing? Bro's not even trying to be slick with this guy. Are cats even canon in this universe? And if they are, why would you want to put a bunch of stray animals around your utopia town? This guy is stupid.
Well, I can't think of any reason you'd ever want to go outside of town again.
This actually makes sense from a character perspective. Ted is doing it for a girl, and O'Hare being a short guy will never get the girl. He only gets, oh, please hire me, pity sex.
Oh no.
I mean, why would he even ring the doorbell again? Just run up and be like, hey, it's me, the kid again. The only person it's confusing for is the Once-ler. He'd be like, are you my 5 o'clock or 10 o'clock appointment?
Why aren't you like other kids, breakdancing and wearing bell-bottoms and playing the Donkey Kong?
Why would a shut-in of 30 years know what Donkey Kong is? That's the equivalent of going back to like the 80s. The only possible explanation is that he's been diddling modern-day kids.
It's a girl, isn't it?
Oh, of course he would know. This would be a lot crazier of a movie if Audrey showed up to his house instead of Ted.
How nice to see someone so undeterred by things like reality.
That sounds like something a witch would say. Hashtag noticing. I'm becoming influencer Smurf. Don't worry, guys. The last thing a deer sees before it gets absolutely erased. So, like, they just saw it happen. Why do they gotta coddle each other over it? They're land-walking fish. I mean, what's a little headlight gonna do? How does he have finished wood floors and a fireplace inside of his pop-up tent home? You mean to tell me he got threatened by a teleporting god of the wilderness and did not lock his doors? Simple home security would make this movie so much simpler. The Once-ler is a Mormon confirmed because he's clearly into soaking.
Oh, who taught you guys how to steal a bed?
You! Man, it really be your own ones. Yeah, bro, fuck the ops. Shut the fuck up. Mission Impossible is canon. That means Tom Cruise is canon. That means vampires are canon and eating kids is canon. So that means... The food chain is intact, which means natural selection should have taken this guy out years ago, if not for all the cholesterol in his veins.
You gotta be kidding me. Can he swim?
Oh no, he can't swim! If only we had a creature on our team that can both swim underwater and walk on land that can quickly go over to him and rescue him. Man, if only we had that. So the Once-ler's already grabbing for kids, huh? Why does this useless ass adult bird not just fly over to the bed and rescue him? The tree should break right now and all these animals should be fucking dead. I hate this trope of bed going down the river and they just don't wake up. I mean, he's in bed with a kid right now, so maybe he's just really comfortable. If only there was a creature that could swim and walk on land that could help right now. You mean to tell me the fish are just chilling under the bed right now and not helping at all? I mean, they're more efficient than most construction crews, but still, do something.
We're in a river.
I hate when movies pretend that beds are the strongest thing ever and don't break easily. Like, I've broken some beds in my time, if you know what I mean, and yeah, it took a lot less than this. Diddy POV.
Just do something!
So, like, now that he's awake, why can't he just swim them both to safety? Touchdown, touchdown, the Chiefs do it! 10 Super Bowls in a row and everyone kills themselves. Broken back, paralyzed for life.
Yuck.
Somebody gonna match my feet! And I'm screenshotting this, by the way.
Clear!
So the Once-ler was actually legally dead and they brought him back to life. That's what they wanted, but they got buyer's remorse, so now the movie has to continue.
You saved my life! Yeah, I know. Well, no.
That's what happens, man, when you don't slide on the ops. For the love of God, shut the fuck up!
I didn't mean you any harm. I just wanted to calmly float you away.
You mean to tell me the god of the wilderness does not know the dangers of its own river? He was trying to kill, bro. Slide on the ops if you would. Dude!
I hereby swear that I will never chop down another tree. I promise.
Ahem. Get slit. Don't even fucking say it, bro. I've seen enough. These motherfuckers are skinwalkers confirmed. They fucking slept together. Quick, I gotta find that secret camera and look at the footage. I need it right now.
We just fell asleep. No harm done.
No harm done? No harm done.
I mean, not much harm done, really. He's just gonna download Grindr now. He's just unlocked a new layer of his life.
Okay, I put my lips on the, well, I used to anyway.
I like to think he's talking about the fish here.
In my bowl?
Congrats on the sex, guys. But I have to inform you, you do have a cuck watching. He had this fireplace on last night. It should at least be lukewarm to where it's uncomfortable to sit there.
For breakfast.
It won't be my proudest, but it'll be effective.
Yep, I gotta go into town and sell my Thneed.
Okay, one, changing in front of the one-night stand is pretty intimate. And also, what a casual use of witchcraft. Broadway costume departments are dying to have these quick changes.
It has a million uses.
Oh, now you hate capitalism, but a movie theater appearance is fine.
An Andy for that.
This is quite literally the most impressive thing these fish will ever see in their life. Also, why do they look like goldfish? They're from the wild.
Everybody needs a Thneed, a fine thing that all people.
For all the people that were whining about getting an exposed video for this little clip, I'll give it to you right now. Ready? This is like throwing a tomato at modern day Steve Jobs. That's it. That's the video. That's all I could have said about this. Thank God this guitar heals itself for how bad can I be. Also, this is like the human equivalent of Foxy Loxy from Chicken Little. Fuck that bitch. Do the people in this town have nothing better to do? Like, go get a job. You mean to tell me a mother with a newborn baby was able to afford all these tomatoes? Yeah, I call tax evasion.
Cool hat.
Oh my gosh, I totally want one.
Here's a lesson in marketing, kids. Put something on a conventionally attractive person and it will sell, no matter whatever the fuck it is. So either the Lorax has participated in capitalism by buying this set of cards, or he has stolen. As an old dementia patient of mine once said, he has the morals of an alley cat. So he's gonna catch 2 pancakes, 3 are gonna fly through the air, and 6 are gonna land on the plate. So do you think the executives held the animators hostage and made them do this bullshit? Or the animators got really lazy and just made whatever they want? Or IHOP broke down the doors and was like, we have a collab idea, add this random scene for no reason. An anti-capitalist movie having capitalist promotions is just crazy. Think about it, there's someone in the world that is sexually into this fish, and their vote counts the exact same as your vote. The struggle itself is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. There is literally no time that they had to get this arm-raising choreography ready, unless there's some sort of Thneed waiting cult that's been waiting for the day that Thneeds were gonna come. Thneeds. I'm gonna hate saying that this entire fucking video. You mean to tell me this cat is singing too? There's literally no possible way a cat can sing unless it's a Too early in the video for that, isn't it? Remember these two fish that are escaping to the left. I like how all these animals are afraid of some mediocre musical number. Sorry, type 2 diabetes bear. You know what? Actually, type 3 now. Sorry, type 3 diabetes bear. That rock is not a good hiding spot. Also, there's a literal house, a shelter that none of them escaped to. What the fuck's up with that? Yeah, do you remember those 2 fish I was telling you about? Well, now there's 5 of them. From what I know, fish can't mitotically divide, so that's some witchcraft shit I'm seeing right now. Nice hiding spot, you fucking orphan. I'd like you guys to watch this child down here and tell me where his brain cells went, because I genuinely have no fucking idea. This dude is stoned out of his mind. They're saying that everybody needs a Thneed, but at this point we've only seen this 18-year-old girl who probably has an OnlyFans account with a Thneed, so none of them have actually touched it yet, so how do they know that they need one? Yo, sick, that guy from Hoodwinked is here. Oh yeah, let's go to the spank bank. No! No. This cat is singing and fully comprehending the human language. That's witchcraft! Witchcraft, I say! Witchcraft! This child on this cop is a sexual assault allegation waiting to happen. On the 0.25% chance that this dude has a wife, he definitely beats the shit out of her. Also, this girl in the background looks a little familiar. Who the fuck? Wait. Carol? Get the fucking tick away from me, Carol!
It's a super trendy hat.
No, the fuck it's not, you cum slut.
It's a tightrope for an acrobat.
First off, why not just get a tightrope and call it a day? 2, this guy with his little noodle arms is definitely not holding up this bitch in this position. I don't think any person can hold up someone in that position. Jesus Christ, how many people are here? Big shout out to this 8-foot-tall king. That took too many attempts. And also, why not just buy a butterfly net? I'm starting to sense a trend here. And those butterflies are fucking dead.
Yeah, I think it might be time for you to buy a new jacket, my guy. How is any of this exercise? This is literally just an assault. I'm watching an assault. Nothing about this is helping him in any sort of way. The singing, yes, is maybe a little bit of an exercise, but the spinning a kid on your stomach? This is just assault. We're watching an assault. How the fuck is this child alive? Also, shout out to this cop over here that did nothing about that assault. I've been choosing to ignore the nun, but I guess it's impossible now. But who the hell chose just to yeet this nun into the air? It makes no sense. Why? There's no camera to you. Who did this? What the fuck is happening? No, no. What the fuck is happening? Check out this type 3 diabetes bear. Type 3 diabetes bear, funny. I'm gonna throw him into the air. And also it came from the other side of the nun. So that means 2 separate people threw the bear and the nun. What is wrong with this town? I like how this bitch brought her fat stacks that she planned to spend on the strip club. And it's now like, yeah, you know what? I want to Thneed. $100 for something that doesn't bring anything new or unique? Oh, fuck off.
We're in business, baby!
Why did this little bear just warm up to the idea instantly of this company? It's not like he's bringing your father back, you little orphan boy, you little gremlin.
Mom?
Who is holding this guy?
Hey, it's me! I told you I was gonna be a success!
This phone has no place on it to dial a number, so this phone has to be a direct line to just his mother? That's pretty sad.
Yes! You need to bring the whole family here right now! We're gonna be rich!
His mom doesn't know what the last thing he said is because he pulled the phone away from his mouth, so they have no idea what they're coming there for. When are we gonna be, son? Son, are you there? Son? Same, bro. Same. This product is nothing useful. There is no reason the town should be raving about it. This product is useless. It does nothing new.
Don't worry!
I imagine death so much as it's a memory. The Lorax on my cock makes my sins heavy. I actually don't want to imagine the founding fathers in a universe created by Dr. Seuss.
Here we are.
What?
So canonically, it's a Monday. 1, shout out to Garfield. And 2, do they like go to school in this town?
Me and my thoughts.
So in movie time, this took about 10 seconds. Yeah, she definitely stole.
Okay, gotta run by.
So from a conversation with the Once-ler, we know she's in high school and he's not. So I'm gonna assume she's like 2 years older than him. That's not a weird age gap as an adult, but as kids in grade school, it's pretty fucking weird. If you have to hang your hat on the Romeo and Juliet laws in about 2 years, yeah, you should probably reevaluate your love life. Least shocking thing ever. Also, how did she know what a tree looks like? I believe all the books would be out of circulation at this point. And earlier along, we saw a human-looking tree in the jello. So is she like omniscient or something? Like, what's going on here? Oh, look who's finally starting to wake up. Why was this ever possible for the public to use? Okay, now we know the salesman, reuse the model 3rd time, by the way, movie, does not live on the blimp. So that brings up the question of the logistics of that sales pitch earlier. Do they just teleport them up there? Like, what goes on? This kid has a death wish. This bike is just reinventing the laws of gravity. This is not Mario Kart 8, baby.
Ah, yes!
This actually begs the question of how is the Once-ler still alive? How does he have food? He's clearly not living off the land or farming. There's no animals in sight for him to eat and sustain himself. How is he alive? Like, what magic is he using to not have to eat? We'll just have to eat last time I checked. Bro, you have access to the Once-ler's kitchen. Just go make a pancake, dog. For anyone wondering why the Once-ler had money to get this started, his mom clearly was a NASCAR driver. Like, oh my fucking god. This is your grandma on the way to kiss you on the mouth at the family function. And if she's looking like this, I'm puckering up, no lie. Concussed at the least. We'll be back on the field in 4 to 8 weeks. Big blow for the Eagles today. Oh, and for the hillbilly, yeah, he's fucking dead. He died 5 weeks ago. These two are giving the Nye Guards in Fargo Season 1. And if you know, you know. Imagine the human equivalent of this. Seeing a skeleton in real life touching it and it goes... This is the most Attack on Titan thing I've seen all week, and I'm currently rewatching the entire show. How is their family broke? Like, look at this monstrosity they've created.
You wouldn't hit a woman.
That's a woman?
Remember what the Lorax said last week, though? He said those hands are bisexual. He better lock in and down this bitch.
This is my friend.
Acquaintance.
Yeah, acquaintance.
So they slept together, and now the Lorax is uncomfortable calling each other friends. Yeah, my guy is falling for him, and it's gonna be really sad.
A tree falls the way it leans. Be careful which way you lean.
This is like after the one-night stand where the guy admits he's a Republican, and then the liberal girl he just slept with gets out of there as quickly as possible.
I am so proud of me.
Least arrogant businessman.
See, we're not making Thneeds fast enough.
So in the Everybody Needs a Thneed song, like 100 people show up, but this is enough for at least 50 Thneeds. Like, the greed is crazy. Nice to see that when the Once-ler and the Lorax reproduced, so did his axe.
Please stop.
So like at what tree number does the Lorax start smiting these motherfuckers down? Cause surely there's a number.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Mr. Once-ler's not seeing anyone right now.
According to my secret cameras footage from 2 nights ago, he's definitely seeing someone. Definitely.
Have a nice
Someone's gotta get her a contract with the fucking Raiders, cause someone has to be Patrick Mahomes. He's literally played Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, and Jimmy Garoppolo in the Super Bowl. I mean, when he plays a real team, he loses. Go Bucs. The Super Bowl's today, by the way, if you couldn't tell. God, I hope he fucking loses.
Bad? I'm not bad. I'm the good guy here. He just doesn't get it. Do you think I'm bad?
If you have to ask something that can physically not give an answer if you're bad, then you might be bad. Just a hint.
Thank you.
And then you take an unclear answer and make it a yes. This dude might be a bit crazy.
I mean, something good finally happens to me.
If you call your family peer pressuring you into something that you literally promised an almost god of nature you would not do good, then be my guest. Go on, do it. I guess that's a good day.
And he just has to come along and rain on my parade. What's his problem?
I would just like to point out the shoelace tied around his guitar and the broken string. A true hipster of music.
See?
Another one!
Yeah.
And now, instead of talking to the living being next to him, he resorts to talking to himself, a reflection of himself, in the mirror. Come on, man, we're not even that far in the video. Give me a break.
Bad. Right.
Seek mental treatment now. That is not how rainbows work. So much for just walking out of his house. Nowhere to be seen 2 seconds later. How's he playing electric guitar without an amp? Yes, I know there's some electric guitars that are ampless, but this piece of shit clearly is not. First the house, and now the shoelace on his guitar. What's gonna go next? His sanity? Oh, I forgot. Already gone. How did the duck get out of the house that quickly as well? I don't think the Once-ler would leave his door or his windows open. Did he, like, secret agent out of there? I don't get it.
Can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally.
It's not that the fish are okay on land, which is ridiculous in itself. It's that they're walking on their fucking flippers, which should not be able to hold their body up. It makes no sense.
How bad can I be? I'm just following my destiny. How bad?
How did the type 2 diabetes bear just notice that everyone around him is gone? The music just literally went to his right.
Can I be?
They clearly just walked off a road. How are they back onto a road in 2 seconds? And also, where did the mountains in the background go from earlier? Everything's just disappearing in seconds.
I'm just doing what comes naturally.
How does an overweight lady with a broom scare away a pack of wild animals?
How bad can I?
Also, how did the animals not realize this gang of capitalists, 2 with axes right behind them?
How bad can I possibly be?
Damn, I wish I could quick change in 2 frames. That'd be really useful.
Well, there's a principle in nature that almost every creature knows.
Witchcraft, I say, witchcraft! I've seen Goody Once-ler with the devil!
Called survival of the fittest.
Literally, the cameraman put on the Once-ler's gloves, took his hat, and just covered the camera with his hat. What the fuck? Before,
This is how it goes.
after, what more must I say to convince you that Goody Once-ler's been with the devil and he's threatening our town? Witchcraft! You think the Lorax would already have approached the Once-ler? He obviously can hear the music.
The animal that wins gotta scratch and fight and claw
You can't play the chords he's playing on his guitar with only one hand.
and bite and punch.
the chances of the Lorax standing exactly on the Once-ler's trapdoor is next to nothing. You know what that means? Witchcraft! How did the Once-ler get down there that quickly? He didn't jump down the trapdoor after the Lorax because he would have landed on him. How the fuck did he get down there? I don't want to say the word again.
Someone else's lunch.
When I unpause the video, pay attention to the background singers behind the Once-ler. All their mouths are moving, like they're singing, but you can only hear female voices.
I'm just saying.
I wish I could teleport my squad anywhere I want it by just walking up to a camera. My dude is playing guitar with no hands.
Doing what comes naturally.
You guys ready for an axe counting game? There are 5 axes. Ready? Begin! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? What the fuck? The Once-ler's family threw their axes straight upwards. That means they would have landed on or near the road. And there's no road to be seen!
I'm just doing what comes naturally.
That is not how you build factories.
How bad can I possibly
Do I even need to explain this one? Like, come on.
be? There's a principle in business.
I wish I could turn the sky into a chart and then teleport my aunt straight off of the line going to space. Would have been useful for O'Hare. He's literally going down the conveyor belt where the truffle atop are being torn apart and put into Thneed stuff. Does he want to be that too? I mean, shit, I'd tear him apart if
That everybody knows it's
There are literally 2 Once-lers on the screen at the exact same time. Are you even trying to hide it anymore, you fucking witch?
sound. It says the people with the money. Make this ever-loving world go round.
How did the Lorax know that the Once-ler was going to teleport onto that gear? There's no way he's just running on that gear for exercise. Is he part of the conspiracy?
So I'm bigger in my company, I'm bigger in my factory.
This man is literally building factories inside of his factory. Is he trying to, like, fumigate his workers or something like that?
I'm bigger in my corporate side. Everybody
Apparently that string is coming from God because there is no ceiling to this factory.
out there, you take care of yours. I'll take care.
There are 3 things wrong with this. 1, it would take a lot more time for the Lorax to fall from that height. 2, his back would have broke on impact. And 3, his body would have broke the Once-ler's arms. And none of them happened.
Of mine.
Not only is the Once-ler a witch, but he has a cult of Once-lers.
Shake that bottom line.
What's with this movie and fucking ass jokes? I'm sick and tired of it!
Let me hear you say smart, you little smooth.
How come the other birds behind this one literally got vaporized, but this bird just had the feathers blown right off of him? Not even all the feathers at that!
Schlappity schlap.
As we said before, the fish are fine on land, so why even go into the water? And if you're gonna go into the water, why go next to a bunch of pipes? Idiots!
Complain.
How did the animals get an apple? There are no trees around to give them apples. The only way they could have gotten one was to go somewhere else and find it. And if they found it somewhere else, why not eat it there? Why bring it back so the Once-ler can steal it like a fucking... Ah!
All you want is never, ever gonna stop.
I feel like this might be a little bit over the top. Just a little bit. And maybe also a little bit impossible! How can we even hear him over his 5 giant background singers?
How bad can it possibly be? How bad
Damn, this is worse than it was in 1920 in Germany under the Weimar Republic.
can I be? I'm just building the economy.
What's the architecture behind this? The stairs are literally floating.
How bad?
Scientists hate them. They can turn from giants into regular humans in the span of 5 seconds. Who's dropping the money from the sky? Is it God himself again? What a guy.
Can I be?
This man literally has a pool of money. Yeah.
Just look at me petting this puppy.
First off, that is not a puppy. And yeah, haha, I get it, that's the joke. But 2, he wasn't even petting it. He kind of like low-key touched his gums. It was actually pretty fucking weird.
How bad?
He fucking did it again! Are you kidding me?
Can I be?
And then he summons a fucking squad of reporters! What is this bullshit?
A portion of proceeds goes.
How dumb is this guy? He literally could not wait to just walk away and then do the little thing. No, he does it when the media is still taking pictures and possibly one of them has a good enough angle to expose him. Just like I am. Right now. I wish I had a cab that removed everything behind it when it passed.
How
No resistance whatsoever from Danny DeVito.
Bad could I possibly be?
Oh, holy fuck! Oh, it's canon! Oh.
Let's see.
I think you've answered your question about how bad you are.
All the customers are buying.
I wonder how much these people are getting paid to stay still like that. Can we talk about the infinite loop of machines coming out of that factory? It's pretty good. Watch it for a little bit, okay?
And the money's multiplying.
I love how the animals are helping the Lorax out. Real team players.
And the PR people are lying.
Why do they need a fucking mic if they're just taking a picture? What?
And the lawyers are
Why can't everyone in this fucking family turn into giants? What's up with this?
denying.
Also, apparently, becoming a giant upgrades your guitar, so just take your guitar to a member of the Once-ler's family. They'll hit you up. It'll cost a lot, but they'll hit you up. This man literally just summoned those speakers from the depths of hell! Witchcraft! Are you kidding me? Are you blind? We have to fucking lynch this man right now!
Who cares if a few trees are dying?
If the sound waves were strong enough to knock the trees down, then how are the animals fine? It would take a lot less power to knock an animal down than a tree. Don't worry guys, it's fine. A change of camera angle makes the trees all come back up. Perfectly fine.
Defying. How bad?
Literally no axe is touching this tree and it's falling to the ground.
How bad can this possibly be?
If your song ends with an axe chopping past the screen, then you may be bad. Just a hint.
What's worse than the environment getting destroyed to make this factory is probably the amount of child labor that happened to get all the steel to make this happen. Wait a minute, knowing the Once-ler with children and Granny Norma's age, Granny Norma probably was a child labor slave for this. It sure looks like someone can use his wife right about now. Shut the fuck up. So this implies that they cut down about 5 million trees, but the world needs trillions and trillions of trees to have a good atmosphere. So like this world was kind of fucked to begin with, so like, I mean, the witch kind of cooked.
You feel that hole deep down inside you? Or do you still need more?
I guess we know who the top was.
Why haven't you used your quote-unquote powers to stop
I mean, the Once-ler uses his witch power, so I don't see the big idea.
me?
I told you. That's not how it works.
Okay, I understand the message of the movie, like, don't come at me for that, but this is literally the fucking apocalypse. Like, make an exception.
I forgot. You're a fraud.
It takes a master of magic to know a fraud now, does it?
Remind you the promises you made? The man you used to be?
Oh, come on, Once-ler. Don't let the Lorax be the one that gets away.
My conscience is clear. I have done nothing illegal. I have my rights.
Why does the movie wait an hour to have a good scene? Like, it's been capable of this the whole time.
That's it.
What was the system in the order of cutting down these trees? Like, why is this random tree in the middle of a dead field?
I wonder.
Son, you have let me down.
Okay, but the Once-ler still has acquired generational wealth for the entire family. This is like the Jobs family cursing Steve Jobs for getting cancer. Like, it's not his fault. Follow the leader-ass line. Also, shout out to I-95 again. And also, why aren't the birds flying?
Melvin?
This donkey should be like the least shocked out of everyone. So like, I get the environment is fucked, but like, where did all the rivers go? He's pulling out the personalized butt plug. That's how you know the relationship is done. Okay, so the Lorax had the power to prevent all of this, but instead he does nothing, fucks the bad guy, waits for things to go to shit, and when it does, he just fucking leaves. And instead of helping to rehome the animals he's protected, he just sends them off to find it themselves. Top 2 worst gods.
Because unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not.
Okay, you have the fucking seed, bro. You go and do something. Instead, bro is just gooning in there. What if the seed just smashed off the side of the building and then the movie just ended?
Plant the seed in the middle of town where everyone can see.
Such a bright idea. Why don't you do it, bro? He's having kids do things for him again. Like, who's surprised? We have seen the black tar sewage system of this town. How did he A, get through it, and B, how is he not covered in that shit? How did anyone fall for this secret cat before, by the way? 1, why pull the seed out of your pocket? And 2, how is this thing still alive? It literally got French Revolutioned.
Hey, Audrey! Audrey!
Yes, I was conveniently waiting at my door to be beckoned by someone on the street. Ah, yes, the literal most important thing I've ever held in my life. Let me just leave it out in the open on my desk.
There he is. Hello, Ted.
Mom, I need to eat my dinner off the coffee table tonight. Don't put it on the plate. Stop asking questions.
I guess you wouldn't mind us checking your room.
Every teenager's worst nightmare. And what about for O'Hare? What if he finds, like, a cum sock? Wouldn't that be fucked up? Crack cocaine is doing Michael Jordan numbers in his bloodstream right now. Oh no, the important thing I left out in the open is gone!
This doesn't involve you. Get back downstairs.
Assaulting a kid in their own room and then telling their mother to leave? This is like prime Once-ler numbers right now.
I don't care who you are, you little crazy baby man. Get out of my house now.
I am saving that audio to my phone for no particular reason.
It's alive.
A seed accidentally sprouting after just a little bit of water getting on it? Bullshit. The Once-ler has definitely done that on accident about 100 times. Like, I know he was expecting her, but why let someone back in the house after what just happened?
I could just kiss you right now.
Well, we don't have time for that.
Based mother. Imagine like a 15-year-old trying to kiss your 12-year-old. Yeah, I'm shutting that shit down. Oh, Lord Roy, what do you know about being a parent? I have 5 kids, actually. I need her so bad. Okay, who did she give head to at the DMV to get Funky Mom on her license plate? Just another Sunday on the New Jersey Turnpike. Throughway side front door? The rent on this apartment must be like 2 cents. So like, what did you think was gonna happen driving off the road, you idiot?
Ted, big scary blimp coming.
So like, what is the blimp gonna do about this? Hindenburg the entire interstate? So they were like just on the ground in Ted's house not even 5 minutes ago. So they go back up into the blimp just to coolly jump down. Or maxing at its finest. How is this thing even road legal? It looks like something Rasputin would drive. I'm glad the camera cuts away because this dude's about to get flattened like a pancake. Speaking of pancakes, he's 100% dead. So like, why doesn't O'Hare open with this? He could have stolen the seed on the interstate.
Oh, really?
Oh no, the seed!
So like, this was 100% an accident, but it still kind of goes hard. This seed is like 10 minutes old max. How does it have the strength to resist the wind? It should be breaking into 1,000 pieces by now. Someone broke their tailbone. Also, dude in the blue almost got squashed like a bug. She's really got that old lady riz of having men almost kill themselves because they're gawking at her. This entire sequence proved my fountain of youth theory from earlier, by the way.
Oh, come on!
Broken pinky toe from this one.
What the? Get it unstuck! Get it unstuck!
Or we can wait until we're like off the fucking road. They are a small margin of error from being squashed like a bug. Ted's plot armor is insane. Also, Granny Norma is not holding the cane she's literally just about to use. Did no one quality check this fucking movie? So his wrist is smashed into 2, right? Right? They are sharing a drink, so they actually are a couple. This might be like the first time a Lord Roy claim has been confirmed. I do not give an absolute fuck what anyone else says. Someone died here. If O'Hare just did this on the interstate, the movie could have ended.
Grammy.
I guess Granny got her forklift certification from banging the Once-ler. Move out of the way, you fucking idiot.
See, what'd I tell you? Easy, huh?
The soil underneath the ground here has not seen the light of day for at least 30 years. There's no way it's fertile enough to grow something, even if they do add water.
Why would we need a tree?
Exactly.
We must be seeing a ghost, right? Right? Bro has died like 5 times over in that chase.
They make leaves. You know that, right?
They have the seed for a truffula tree, which doesn't make any leaves. In fact, leaves canonically don't even exist.
It is not a lie. It's called photosynthesis. what this says.
My lawyer actually said this exact thing last week during my murder trial. Chat, am I cooked? Is that a bottom I detect talking up? Quiet down, Pookie.
Stop it! Last chance.
How can that background guy be afraid of bees? Bees don't even exist.
Excuse me, what?
10 innocents dead, 5 MIA. The shrapnel from the wall falling should have definitely killed at least, like, a baby.
I am Ted Wiggins, and I speak for the trees.
Me when I plagiarize my essay. No way the seed is blooming in his hands. How is nature gonna let it grow, huh? It's time for pirates to storm that movie theater, huh?
You, get out there right now and get these people on my side, or else you're fired!
He is clearly talking above a whisper. Everyone around him can hear him.
Go on! Tell him what you think!
There was no change in the volume of his voice when he was talking to the guy and addressing the people. What do you think is gonna happen?
You don't know me.
Yes, we do. How could we forget you? You fell down a pothole and almost died. Then you assaulted the drum major and you topped it all off while hitting a high note on O'Hare's car while doing a split.
But my name's Cy. I'm just the O'Hare delivery guy.
Really? Didn't know that one.
But it seems like trees might be worth a try.
Remember this, the doctor is here and Wesley and his family are nowhere to be seen.
So I say, let it grow.
Do you really think your white male opinion matters? Come on. Honestly, why are you surprised?
My name is Dan.
Either the doctor or Wesley and his family are fucking mutants, because no one could have gotten there that quickly.
And my name's Rose.
Our son Wesley kinda glows.
Kind of glows? This kid full out glows! And why is he still in his swim clothes? He had like a full movie to change out of it.
And that's not good, so we suppose we should let it grow.
You honestly think letting a tree grow is gonna help your son stop glowing? It'll help the environment in the span of about a year. It won't help your son. You should probably seek medical help, which shouldn't be hard because the mutant doctor's right there, and they don't even care.
Let it grow.
I guess the Jew just doesn't have to introduce herself.
Also, this is 2025, Roy jumping in. Yeah, I'm sorry about this one, guys, but let's keep it going.
Let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow.
Now listen closely. I'm gonna replay this. Pay attention to Cy on the left and the two groundskeepers on the right. Their mouths are moving, but there are clearly no male voices heard.
You can't reap what you don't sow. Plant a seed inside
Is anyone gonna help him down? I think he's learned his lesson. He's been up there all movie.
the earth. Just one way to
How are these people noticing this giant crowd just now? It's been a thing for like 3 minutes, not to mention they broke down a wall to the city.
know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow.
My name's Mary, and I am 3.
I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't able to sing in rhythm when I was 3 years old, especially to a song that just randomly uproared.
I would really like to see a tree.
Why would she want to see a tree? She's 3 years old. To her, trees are the fake plastic things around. How would she know the difference between a real tree that she's never seen and the fake tree she's seen her whole short life? Yes, she heard the real tree in a conversation like 3 times, but a 3-year-old wouldn't be able to pick up on that quickly.
La la
What you doing, Cy? Your girl's right there.
la 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 lee.
God damn it! I don't care if you have a boner for her 10, she has no ass!
Sam,
That definitely does not look safe.
let it grow.
I'm Grammy Norma.
That's actually not how you pronounce her name. It's not Grammy Norma, it's Granny Norma. Go look it up on Google. Trust me, I'm right.
I'm old and I've got gray hair.
As already pointed out by my friend James, if this was realistic, she would have not been able to catch herself because she's old. She would have fell off the crane and fucking killed herself.
But I remember when trees were everywhere and no one had to pay for.
I don't care if you're revolting against him. You're still assaulting the mayor of your town in front of everyone. You can easily get arrested.
Air, so I say, let
Remember this, he has the seed in his hand.
it grow.
Where the hell did he get that shovel from? And where did the seed go? It's not in his other hand because in a little bit he tosses the shovel to his other hand, and the only other person he could have given it to was Grammy Norma. She doesn't have it. It's not like he's gonna put it in his pocket. Where the fuck did it go? It is one tiny seed that just disappeared in the span of 2 seconds. It's nice to know that the drum major is doing just fine after being assaulted earlier in the movie. How is he getting up there that easily? Earlier in the movie, he had to be boosted up to his car, which is much smaller than that.
My name's O'Hare, I'm one of you. I live here in Thneedville too.
You don't live in Thneedville too. You live up in the air in your blimp. O'Hare rules the air. That's the meme.
Things you say just might be true. It could be time to...
Dang, what beef do O'Hare and Granny Norma have? Maybe they're past lovers or something. Hey, fanfic writers out there.
Start anew and maybe change my point of view.
Damn it! First Hitler repopulates, now Stalin does. Is Sneedville like the holder of the worst people in the world to repopulate? Shit. How does Edgelord 5000 over here see?
Nah, I say let it die. Let it die.
Clap,
let
clap,
it die.
clap,
Let
clap,
it shrivel
clap,
up,
clap.
man. Come on.
Remember this dude with the mustache. He's coming back.
Who's with me, huh?
Clearly no one's gonna be with you. Everyone just sang a song about how they want it to grow.
Nobody.
You greedy dirtbag! Damn, they surrounded him faster than I last in bed. Shit, that's pretty fast. Top 10 anime betrayals of all time. I don't think you have any idea how dangerous that is. He's just firing him straight with no trajectory, straight towards a crowd. He doesn't know if it's going to go up or down or straight into the crowd. This could kill many people. Oh my god, Uncle Fester, what is wrong with you? I love how they're singing about love and peace as they fire a midget into space. God damn it. I don't even know what to say to this guy anymore. Like, shit, I think this is the first time he's ever looked upwards in his life. Come on, man. Just choose a girl to creep on and stick to it. Don't bring both of these girls into your life issues. Fucking creep. I said it once, I'll say it again. Who the hell has the seed? Damn, even Hitler wants it to grow. O'Hare, you really had some bad people against you this time. Remember that mustache guy that was down in the crowd like 30 seconds ago? Here's where he comes into play. How did he get there to here in 30 seconds? This is alleged. There's no way he was able to walk. And also, he's wearing a different pair of clothes. Either one, what I just explained happened, or two, he has an identical twin that just is wearing the same clothes that is a different color. This sounds fucked up. Why leave the snail next to a sharp object? You're just asking for the old snail to kill himself. Or her. I don't assume here. Shit, I just did. Why is the Once-ler wearing the thing that single-handedly ruined his life around his neck and the clothes he wore while he did it? How can he hear the song in the distance at the same volume we do in the city? Not to mention he's old as fuck.
Thank you, Ted.
Deadass, not even memeing right now. If they hid the Once-ler's face throughout that whole flashback sequence like in the original Lorax, people would have fucking bawled at this face reveal. It would have made the movie like 1,000 times better. I'm not even memeing. Like, shit, they should have actually done that. Convenient seed reappearance is convenient. Oh, fuck again. Why does a water pail even exist? There's no plant life anywhere. It makes no sense. Why would they exist? Alright, two things. One, how did the Once-ler attain that amount of seeds in that little of time? He would be dead before he would be able to get that amount of seeds. And also, no one would bring them to him because Ted's getting infinite amount of pussy nowadays. So, no one knows about him, no one would bring them. Simple as that. Hooray! Everyone wins in the end! Besides O'Hare. O'Hare is dead. Like, suffocating in space. Dead.
So where did his kill detonator go from behind the door? I know it wasn't on that measly 2x4. Why is he still wearing the thing that single-handedly ruined his entire life? I'm sure some of you have been waiting for it this whole time, so I'm not gonna let you leave disappointed. An orange dot just flying out of the sky? Witchcraft! I know what they're doing tonight.
By the way, nice mustache.
Trouble in Paradise, they both have mustaches now, so who's gonna bottom? Some sensible skinwalkers to send us off. And with that, I have officially milked this movie dry.